You ever been called quiet? Maybe they said it like it was a weakness. Why don't you talk more? Why are you so quiet? Are you shy or something? No, you're not shy. You're strategic. Because while they were too busy talking, you were watching, studying, calculating. You don't speak unless it's necessary. You don't explain yourself to everyone. You don't perform for attention. And they don't get it, because they were never taught the power of silence. 1. Shyness seeks safety. Strategy seeks control. Shyness hides. Strategy observes. A shy person avoids the moment out of fear. A strategic person chooses the moment with intention. You're not avoiding life, you're analyzing it. You speak when the time is right, not just when there's a gap in the conversation. That's not fear, that's focus. 2. Loudness is often insecurity in disguise. Most people don't talk because they have something to say. They talk because they're afraid of being ignored. The world taught them louder, stronger, more noise, more value. But you know better. The man who can speak but chooses not to, he holds real power. 3. Silence is a test. Most people fail. When you're silent, people project onto you. They wonder what you're thinking. They assume you're judging them. They get uncomfortable, not because of you, but because of themselves. Your silence becomes a mirror, and most people don't like their reflection. That's not a flaw. That's a filter. It weeds out the weak, the insecure, the fake, and leaves only the real. 4. Every word you don't say builds intrigue. You want to be magnetic? Then speak less. Mystery is more powerful than explanation. When you talk too much, you give people certainty. And certainty kills curiosity. But when you stay quiet, they wonder about you. They think about you. They start chasing answers, and that means chasing you. 5. Strategic silence controls the frame. The one who reacts the least controls the most. When you stay silent during conflict, during chaos, during manipulation, you own the frame. The loudest one is trying to gain power. The silent one already has it. That's why in every negotiation, in every argument, in every social dynamic, he who speaks last usually wins. 6. You're not there to be seen. You're there to see. When you enter a room, you're not chasing attention. You're scanning energy. You're reading the room. You're identifying who's real and who's faking it. While they're talking, you're tracking. Who's insecure? Who needs control? Who's pretending? You're not passive. You're precise. You're not shy. You're sharp. 7. Silence is mental discipline. Do you know how strong you have to be to sit in silence when everyone else needs noise? It's mental strength. It's restraint. It's training. Every time you don't react, every time you don't overshare, every time you keep your plans to yourself, you gain an edge. Because self-control in a loud world is a rare and powerful weapon. 8. Let them underestimate you. Let them confuse your silence for weakness. Let them think you're not paying attention. Let them assume they've figured you out. Then when it matters, when the moment is yours, you show them. Not with noise, not with explanation, but with execution. 10. You set a boundary. She'll never forget. Most guys break their own boundaries to make it work. But when you walk away first, you say, I'm not punishing you. I'm just choosing me. You become the standard. Not by talking about it, but by walking it out. And whether she admits it or not, that boundary, it carved itself into her memory. She may never respect another man the way she secretly respects you. 11. She learns that not every man is replaceable. They say men are disposable, but not all men are built equal. And once you walk away, she finds out quickly You weren't average. You didn't beg. You didn't compete. You didn't play games. You just left, in full control of your mind, your masculinity, and your movement. Now, she'll try to replace your presence with noise, but you can't replace silence with volume. 12. You become the one that got away. Every woman has one. The one she messed up with. The one who didn't come back. The one who had nothing to prove and everything to offer. That man. He didn't yell. He didn't chase. He just walked, with his standards intact and his soul unshaken. Now she remembers him every time she lays beside someone who doesn't feel quite right. And if you play your cards right, that man is you. Final words. This isn't about making her suffer. This isn't about revenge. This is about self-respect, about knowing your value, about refusing to be the man who stays where he's no longer seen. When you walk away first, you don't lose her. You find yourself again. And in that quiet return to self, you become the man she prays for at night, but can never touch again. Stay silent. Stay grounded. Stay untouchable.